What is going on, fellas? Hope y'all are having a good weekend. It's good to see everybody hopping in. If y'all haven't yet, please go to Twitter, share this out there, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Um, Today, I just want to go over some of the big airdrops that could be taking place in 2022 besides Pulse Chain. Because everybody knows Pulse Chain's coming out. Everybody knows it's going to be the biggest airdrop that ever happens. But there's also some potential airdrops that's going to be coming out most likely in 2022 with some, big well-known players in the space, and it could really be a lucrative airdrop. It could be worth quite a bit of money, especially if you got in early. And there's probably still opportunity to get in with these airdrops. So I'm going to share a few of them with you guys, just so you know you might be able to play around with it. And I mean, if you're not interested in that kind of thing, by all means, you don't got to watch this or do anything. But airdrops are never a bad thing, and airdrops can really line your wallet with some pretty decent funds. I've been a receiver of a couple of airdrops, and they've really been nice. They've really been nice because all the money that I get, I roll it back over into the Hex ecosystem. Hold on, guys. Yeah, all the gains that I do make off of airdrops, I roll it back over to the ecosystem. One that happened here recently was the cow swap airdrop. I was lucky enough to be a part of that as well. So, but yeah, what I'm going to go over today is just name them off, show you the website, show you how they work, and if you have any questions in the process, just drop them down in the comments, and we will answer them as we go along. Give me a few things set back up here. And I'm going to start off with the Dogecoin, Pulse Dogecoin airdrop, because, that's the new fresh thing that is on everybody's mind. And also, we're going to talk a little bit about Hedron because, I keep getting a lot of questions. Why does it keep falling? Why does it keep falling? It's just a rug pull with a hole in the rug. But no, Hedron, here's the thing about Hedron. Hedron is going to be a long term play. There's so much inflation. In the launch phase hasn't even ended yet. There's going to be so much inflation here in the beginning with Hedron. It's good times to start DCAing into it. You gotta get out of that mindset of, days, weeks, and months, and into the mindset of, years, decades kind of stuff. If you can get yourself in that kind of mindset, you can really set yourself up to do well in crypto. But I kind of want to make this kind of a short, punchy stream. Because I've noticed a lot of people don't like watching, hour and a half streams. So I'm going to make this one, kind of short, quick, and to the point to try to cover everything we need to cover. And like I said, if you guys have any questions while we're doing this, just drop them down in the comments and I will be sure to get to them. All right, let me share my screen here. So the first one we're going to talk about is the big thing that just happened, and at first when this came out, I'm not gonna lie, I was giving the guy that launched this quite a bit of shit because it's just not original, but as I watched him and as I listened to some of his statements and stuff like that, I see why he did it. There's things that could be better. And people, I don't really, and I have done a little bit of research onto it, and I don't think it's a scam, but you never know. It's a meme coin. Every ecosystem has one. Well, every ecosystem has several. But yeah, let's look into it real quick. I haven't claimed, honestly. Probably, if I do ever claim, it's going to be later on down the road, because there's really no point into me claiming really right now. Let's see. But basically, everybody knows the gist of this. I want to get into the other airdrops that's going to be coming out within the crypto space, probably in 2021, because there's been some pretty big hints on a few of these projects that I want to bring to your attention, which you probably already heard of them, but I'm gonna go a little bit more into detail about them, because before I got into Hex, that's basically all I did was just chase airdrops, um, and was actually pretty successful at it for a while. But I've kind of stopped doing that now, and kind of focused my attention, onto the Hex ecosystem, Pulse ecosystem, and trying to make content and live streaming for you guys. But I kind of got in my little DGen ways again here lately, and I just went looking for some uh, opportunities, which I've known about these for a while. But these four are going to be the main biggest airdrops, big potential airdrops for 2022. So the first one I'm going to start out with is Optimism, which Optimism is basically a layer 2 solution for Ethereum. I know if you don't know about Optimism, it's basically kind of like Matic, but they got their own blockchain. They got their own, uh, dApps connected to Optimism, and it's just a good layer 2 solution for Ethereum. But there's been hype about them having an airdrop here for a while now, for at least the last year. And recently they had sent out a tweet saying, stuff that they have accomplished over the last year, which was, you can see here, saved users over $1 billion in gas fees, developed over 6,800 contracts, onboarded 300K unique addresses, secured over 900 million of value. They've done some pretty big things, and they've been growing pretty at a pretty big rate. But what's interesting is, in this little blog here, whatever it is, in this little article that they have written, they keep emphasizing that, this was the end of like the chapter for the team, and they're going to start focusing their attention more on the community. And it says here, soon a new chapter in the story will begin. And then they just take a minute to reflect on everything that's gone over in the past year. But then as you get down here to the bottom, this is what, has kind of tipped some people off, and, kind of makes the airdrop pretty much not guaranteed, but, it's kind of out of the speculation realm and into the more possible realm, if you could say that. But it says here, a new chapter. It's been a wild few years since we started this journey to build the best scalability solution for Ethereum. The network has grown by leaps and bounds, and it's getting better by the day. Our baby has learned to walk, and it's nearly time to run. We are nearing the end of a chapter and the beginning of the next, one driven by community ownership and governance. Let me say that again. We're nearing the end of a chapter and the beginning of the next, one driven by community ownership and governance. And what does community ownership and governance mean? It means a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization. And what do DAOs have? They have governance tokens. So, and then it goes on to say, and it's fast approaching. More on this soon. And I don't have the screenshot pulled up right now, but they also, there's been a picture going around on Twitter about Coinbase actually had the Optimism price placeholder on their website. So it's a pretty good opportunity. I don't know, I know people are going to ask, has the snapshot been taken? Nobody knows that. But, it's not going to really hurt you to play around with it and try. What you got to do with Optimism is just use the bridge, the Optimism bridge from Ethereum over to Optimism, and then just get on there and play around with some of the dApps that have launched on Optimism and just use the network. It's very self-explanatory. You just go to Optimism and then use the bridge, connect your wallet, bridge in Ethereum from the Ethereum mainnet, and then bridge it over to the Optimism blockchain. But that's really about it for that one. If y'all have any questions about these, just drop them in the comments or jump over to the Telegram, and I'll be glad to help you out over there. And try to walk you through the bridge if you need any help, any further help. The next one is going to be ZK Sync. Now, this is one that I really focused a lot of attention on a few months back. And you can see up here scrolling across the top now the ZK Sync V2 now on testnet. And they have, if you go to their Twitter, I think it's the pinned message, you can click that and it'll, give you some instructions to do to, follow the testnet, play around on the testnet, get test Ethereum and stuff like that. But the ZK Sync mainnet is already live. You can get on here now and, create your wallet. Let's see, let's open the wallet here. And you can either connect with a MetaMask wallet, which is Ethereum wallet Connect, or an Argent wallet, which is another possible airdrop in the future. The Argent wallet, which is a mobile wallet. I think they also have a desktop. I'm not sure. I think they're in the process of building a desktop wallet as well. But anyway, you just get on here, set you up a wallet if you haven't set one up yet, and get on it and just play around on the ZK Sync blockchain. Bridge some fun. Same thing goes for this as it does for any of these layer 2 scaling solutions. Is you got to bridge. You're going to connect your layer 1 ETH wallet, and then you're going to bridge funds from the layer 1 over to the layer 2 ZK Sync wallet. And the cool thing about ZK Sync is I'm not sure exactly which exchanges support it, but I know you can either do the Argent mobile wallet, and some exchanges have to where you can just send Ethereum straight to ZK Sync without having to do the whole confusing bridge process. Hold on, guys. So ZK Sync's really been on my radar a lot because there's also some really good dApps along with this. That's going to, I have it on here next. I'm going to go over it next. And it's really fast, it's really cheap, and it's really easy to use. So get on here and play around with ZK Sync. Set you up a wallet. Go on there and mint you some NFTs. It's within the ZK Sync interface. You can do that very easily. If you need any help with that, just comment down below, and we're jumping to my Telegram, and I'll walk you through everything. Let me stop right here real quick and say hello to the chat. MJB, good morning. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. He said, what the fuck is up with Hedron? It keeps dropping, so I keep buying. Yeah, like I said, if you got a long-term mindset, man, you're going to be fine with Hedron. You just got to get all this inflation shit out of the way, get the launch phase out of the way with all these multipliers and stuff like that, and let some loans start to default and let people start building or bidding, and you'll see it. It'll start climbing out of the trenches. It'll start climbing. Crypto Joe, howdy. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Jen Hex, I want a 6-hour stream, please. Well, I'm sure you can cover that tonight. I know you guys are just straight reckless with it. You'll just go and go and go. I'm not on that level quite yet. After about an hour and a half, 2 hours, I just get straight. My back starts hurting. My fucking ears start hurting from these headphones. So I'm getting there, though. I'm getting there. Dougie Peach, what is up, my brother? Good to see you in here as well. Jen Hex in the chat with his emojis as per usual. Okay, let me keep on going here. Like I said, I don't want this to be a really long stream because I want people to watch it on the playback and kind of get some some value out of it. So at the end, what I'll probably do is start talking a little bit, start rambling like I normally do. I just want to get through the information first. But that covers the ZK Sync. Like I said, get on here. Bridge some funds over and just play around with it. And on the ZK Sync mainnet, that leads me to this, which is the Zigzag Exchange. And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, this exchange is freaking incredible for a layer 2. And they also have, let me click on, or hold on, let me see something. Dude, it's so cheap to use. If you're so used to Ethereum, It's a really nice platform to use, and they have hinted in their Telegram and in their Discord about an airdrop. So I'm pretty comfortable saying that this is almost a surefire airdrop that's going to happen, because their developers and team has been hitting at it for a long time, and this could be something equivalent to like a DYDX airdrop, if you remember that one a while back. So this really has some really, really big potential because there is no other kind of like decentralized exchange that even compares to this one, in my opinion. But if we click into the DApp here, they also have their own bridge within this exchange as well. So you can go up here to bridge, and you can just go ahead and, if you don't have you have to set up your ZK Sync wallet, but then you can just come in here and connect your MetaMask and bridge Ethereum from layer 1 over to the ZK Sync layer 2. And then you can do all your trading within the Zigzag Exchange in here. You can do all your trading with the cheap fees, do whatever you want, because they've also got quite a bit of coins listed. They didn't used to when they first started. I think they had about like 2 coins listed. But now, let's see here, they have all kinds. So they have really been coming up the ranks. And they had some fundraisers and blew it out of the water every time. They got, they overperformed on all the fundraisers that they launched. So, and in my opinion, this is the most bullish project on the ZK Sync blockchain. Definitely. So, what I would, if there's any airdrop that I, would really chase after the most, it would probably be the ZK Sync and Zigzag, because I have a gut feeling that the optimism snapshot has already been taken. I could be wrong, but the way they've been talking on their Twitter and their little posts that they've been making, I just got a gut feeling. I could be wrong, but I got a gut feeling. Naheem, what's up, my brother? Dougie Peach explained DYDX. DYDX is just a derivative decentralized exchange on Ethereum, and it had a big airdrop a while back, and that's what I'm kind of comparing the DYDX platform to the ZK or the Zigzag Exchange platform, because the airdrops could kind of be the same, maybe, because the DYDX airdrop was massive. People, got a lot of money off of that airdrop, and all you had to do was just get on there and make a couple transactions and do some trading on the DYDX exchange. And I think some people got over $10,000-$15,000 just for doing a couple of transactions on DYDX. So these airdrops are super lucrative when you are involved with them. So but yeah, just get on here and just, even if it's just, and the good thing about Zigzag is you're not paying the Ethereum gas fees, you're paying the layer 2 fees on ZK Sync. So it's very simple to use. But if you got questions about this, also just jump over to the Telegram or drop them in the comments, and I'll walk everybody through that as well. Because I could make a whole stream just walking people through how to use these platforms. But to be honest, man, in the beginning, they were super complex to use because they were just launching and, still trying to figure everything out. But now they have set some pretty easy, step-by-step walkthrough guides to help people kind of grasp it and, figure it out. Because when you first get into crypto, man, it's tough. It's such a learning curve. And a lot of people don't have any knowledge about it. And how do you expect somebody that just coming into crypto to try to figure out layer 2s and try to figure out decentralized exchanges and different networks and different wallets? It's very difficult to onboard newer people into these kind of things. So as the technology has evolved and as they've, went further down their, development, they've set some pretty nice step-by-step guides to figure everything out. And all right, the next one is, everybody knows of this one, is Arbitram. They've been getting a little bit more active on their Twitter. They've started launching some where you're able to go in if you had like 0.005 ETH Arbitram in your Arbitram network in your MetaMask, then you could go on the Snapshot website and vote for different dApps to be launched on the Arbitram network. So, they've been getting a little bit more active and they've been involving the community a little bit more. So it just feels like all these are coming together, and it's just going to all happen at one time. Because in my opinion, if Optimism comes out with a token before Arbitram's going to be hot on their heels to try to get out and take the market share back from Optimism. Because if we go, let me see here. I want to pull up. Let me see something, guys. I'm going to stop sharing my screen real quick. I'm going to pull up. I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys how much TVL that these platforms have and how much they're actually being used. See if I can't find this. Yeah, so this platform right here is called L2B, and basically what it is the layer 2 protocols on Ethereum, and this just shows their TVL and their statistics. So, but if we look down here, you can see Arbitram's at number 1 with the most TVL with 3.6 billion locked. DYTX is next. Optimism is in 3rd. ZK Sync is in 7th. So, these are top players in the layer 2 space. This isn't just going to be some airdrop for an unknown protocol or anything like that. These are top competitors competing for the most TVL on the Ethereum layer 2 chain. So, if you do get in here and you do set yourself up to be eligible for one of these airdrops, it could be a pretty healthy one, in my opinion. But that's about all I got for the airdrop stuff. Oh shit, I didn't even share my screen. Fuck. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't even show you guys my screen when I was doing that. That was stupid. Sorry about that. This right here. This is L2B, the layer 2 information about all the layer 2 projects on Ethereum. And just like I just said a minute ago, you got Arbitram here, Optimism, ZK Sync. They're top competitors competing for the TVL of the layer 2 projects within Ethereum. So, they're not some, Starknet is also another one. They're still pretty new. I think most of it's on testnet right now, and they also use ZK rollups, which is what ZK Sync uses. So they're a new up and coming one that you could, start doing your research on them. And, that's the key here, guys, is you got to do your research on these early projects before they make an airdrop announcement, because you're not going to get an airdrop if, you start trying to qualify for one after it's been announced, because what they do is they airdrop to users early adopters. Then you're not, even if you do. Sorry guys, I got my son in the background. But let's say you do qualify for an airdrop late. You're probably not going to get as much as somebody that was an early adopter, is what I'm trying to say. So, when you hear about these new protocols, I mean, I know we're in the Hex and Richard Hart ecosystem, but there's so much more to the crypto space than just the RH ecosystem. And there's some awesome technologies and stuff that's being built within the crypto space, and I get so, not mad, but I just get so like, I don't know, man. I just get tired of hearing a lot of the hexagons and a lot of the stuff in the Richard Hart ecosystem just so stuck in their echo chamber, man. There's so much other good stuff going on outside of, don't get me wrong. Richard Hart is doing the most. He's doing the best. He's building the best stuff. He cares more about everybody. But there is other stuff going on, and, that's not a direct threat to really what he's building. So it's just, there's a lot going on, guys. There's a lot to learn, and there's a lot of free money that can be made outside of, within these other projects, and that's why I kind of wanted to bring this up with you guys, is because, airdrops make people rich. Uh, Airdrops have made a lot of people rich. A lot of people that I know personally have made thousands off of airdrops. So, that's kind of what put the fire under my ass to start airdrop hunting, uh, about 6 months ago. But like I said, I have received a couple, and they have done pretty well for myself. So, but that's about it. I think I'm gonna wrap it up and just reach out to the chat if you guys got anything to talk about. I know that the Pulse Chain meme coin, what was it? P33. That thing has been on an absolute fucking mission. The chart. Let's pull that chart up. Actually, I don't know if any of you other guys, if you guys bought into it, man, but that thing has just been going nuts. It's kind of on a little pullback now. Hold on, let me see. It's and see, they got this shit figured out, man. But look at that. It's just been on an absolute fucking tear. Let's measure it. $31,529% is how much that is how much that thing's went up since the bottom. Within the matter of like 6 days, man. Crazy. But see, they got it figured out, man. The liquidity is only a 36K liquidity, and the market cap is 67 million. Anything can easily be moved with such low liquidity. You could have a bunch of these tokens and, only be able to sell a couple $100 a day, because if you do sell more than that, you're going to fucking plummet the price, and, nobody's going to benefit from that. So, but I am in this. I did buy some of this. I think I bought like $300 or $400 of it just to see what would happen, and it's done pretty well. It's done pretty well. Let's pull up also. Let's go check out what's going on over here at the Maxi headquarters. Hold on one second, guys. I'll be right back. All right. Let's take a look here at what Maxi's. Man, this thing has just straight. It's blown my mind how much adoption this Maxi stuff has gotten. It really complements Hex in such a good way, because you see some of the most Maxi Richard Hart Maxi people that love this thing. So I was a little iffy on it at first, but after I finally like really understood it, it's pretty awesome. It's really awesome. But you can see here 13 million, a little over 13.5 million in the treasury value already. 107 million hex. I think their goal is 150 million, and not sure how much longer we have. Like 7 more days. So, if the trend continues, we will definitely hit that by the time it starts to stake. So I definitely did. I minted me some Maxi. It's definitely a good idea. I definitely wanted a piece of it to see what it can do, because it's going to be very interesting, the game theory that comes with this. The game theory that comes with this after a few, years. Hold on. Okay. Dougie Peach says P33 is on testnet. No, P33 is on the Binance Smart Chain. The guys that developed it was Victor and Felix, the guys that run freepulse.io. They launched their own meme coin, and it's on the BSC network right now. And if you hold it, you will get a 1-to-1 copy when Pulse Chain launches. And that thing has done over 1,000, or let's see. Let's see exactly. I don't have the website saved right here. Yeah, it's already done a 1,500x since, a couple of days. And it's just interesting. It's interesting to see, some of the stuff they state here. It says capital needed to get P33 price to $10, 45,000. Capital needed to get P33 price to $1,000. It's $456,146. Price already did a 1,500x. It's crazy. Total supply is 42,069,000. Circulating supply is 42 million, and there's left to buy on the open market, which is 11,000. So this is going to be a pretty scarce coin, because they're going to also have a burn. The P33 community is on fire and has already voluntarily burned 68,756 P33 to show their dedication to the project. You can burn your P33 by sending them to this burn address. Do not expect to get anything in return. Interesting. I wish I would have FOMO'd in at the beginning. I kind of told, some of the guys in my Telegram to watch out, and because that thing was just shooting up like a fucking missile, man. So it kind of had me nervous. But then I kind of did my, my research and stuff like that, and I FOMO'd. I FOMO'd into it. I had to. I FOMO'd into it. I passed on Maxi. I'm in my 50s. Ain't locking anything for 15 years. Well, the thing is with Maxi, you can lock it for 15 years, but you can sell it at any time. So you don't have to sit through the whole 15-year stake. You're able to, and the thing about the Maxi token is it's going to appreciate along with the stake. So you got access to that liquidity at any time, which is why, it's interesting. It's interesting because you're going to be able to, accrue more Maxi tokens. And then if you do make it to the end of the stake, you can come out with a whole lot more than you started with, possibly for less. So. Sandy Beach, hey everyone, I'm late, so I'll definitely rewatch the beginning. I appreciate you stopping by, Sandy. All I did really in this video or live stream was just go over some possible airdrops that's going to be happening within this year with, kind of the big Ethereum layer 2 projects. So just thought it was good information to pass out there. Hold on, guys, 1 second. I'm sorry. All right, sorry about that. All right. But yeah, thank you, Sandy, for stopping by. I appreciate that. I have to read more into it. Thanks. Yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting for sure. Definitely, there's definitely all kind of, people are getting bored waiting on Pulse Chain, so they've started making, just crazy shit, which is cool. I mean, you can make money on crazy shit, man. That's the fun part. Understood. Mentioned some Maxi. I'm holding on. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely an interesting, because at first I didn't really understand it. I was like, yeah, it's a tradable stake, kind of like Hedron. But then I went into it because then with your Maxi tokens, you can provide liquidity with them. You're able to trade them. You're able to accumulate more on the discounts to where, I'm kind of young. I'm only 28, so I'm gonna be playing this maxi thing for the whole term. So there's definitely some awesome game theory to be thought about. 50s is the new 30, 100%, 100%. With the longevity research, Richard's trying to succeed. Hell, man, you might live 3 more 15-year stakes. You can't have that mentality. I'm in my 50s. I ain't locking nothing for 15 years. You got to have that good mentality, man. You got to be like, hey, fuck yeah, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here. And even if the 15 years passes and something happens, I'm sure there's other people that would appreciate that 15-year stake. That's one big thing that I'm doing is I do have a son, so I got to take him into consideration. He's 2, so he's gonna be a maxi, not a maxi, but a hedron whale and a hex staker whale. So he's gonna have a pretty good future. Tucky, that means I'm 20 again. Yeah, great. But yeah, P3 is definitely interesting. If it wasn't some well-known developers in the community, I don't know if I would have put money into it, to be honest, the way the chart looks and with the liquidity being so low. But just look at that thing, man. It's just grinding. It's just boom, just grinding. So crazy. I don't know if I've ever seen, something move like that so quick. Because this is on the 15-minute chart. Let's go to the 4-hour. Look at that thing. It's insane. Or the daily. The daily's even funnier. Look at that. Straight the fuck up. Straight the fuck up. All right. Let's take a look at Hex. Hex still in his... Dude, Hex is about to do something. Here in about maybe middle of May, which is funny because that's Richard's dev's prediction of when Pulse Chain could possibly launch. But this macro fallen wedge or macro triangle, whatever you want to call it, its breakout, like where it's the last chance to break out is the middle of May. So I think we're going to see a huge move out of Hex here in the coming weeks. Because, look at it, guys. It's just coiling up. Oh, shit. Y'all can't see that. Look at it. Well, shit. It's just coiling. It's just coiling up. And I got a feeling it's just going to bow. Or at least that's what we hope, right? That's what we hope. But yeah. Like I said, it's just stuck in between these ranges here. 13 cents is a big level that it needs to, break back through and kind of hold. But honestly, guys, I don't see us going below 10 cent or 9 cent or 10 cent. I don't see us going below 10 cent again. It's possible maybe on a wick. It's definitely possible. But when you get that snapshot, because Richard did say on his streams, I don't know if you guys caught it, but he said he's going to make or give people a hint, or not a hint, but he's going to make people aware of the snapshot date to where you got to have all your ERC20s in your wallet. So when you hear that announcement, Hex is going to fucking take off. So y'all better, and I see people now selling their, look at these people selling their Hex, selling it. Look, $70,000 sale, $14,000 sale, $10,000 sale. I don't understand that, man. With Pulse Chain being so close, $20,000 sale. But you do have some pretty decent buys coming in. $40,000 sale. People are just selling it off, and I don't get it. They could have a freaking double within a month. So I don't understand. My kids have 555 stakes each, plus getting those copies on PLS. That's what I mean, man. They're going to be sitting pretty. They're going to be sitting pretty by the time they're 18. Hex will pump once the official. Yep. 100%. 100%. Dougie Peach, I have a son who is not interested in crypto now. I'm hoping to teach him. Like, yeah, and see, that's the thing. They're not going to be interested now, but when they're finally old enough and finally appreciate money, they're going to be like, oh, mommy, what were you talking about that could possibly be thousands, if not millions of dollars by now, So people that don't try to learn about crypto are definitely going to regret it in the end. Definitely going to regret it. Oh, guys, I wanted to bring this up to you. I finally was successful on my first onboard into Hex. It felt so good, man. I know this person, and I've known him for a while, but I finally was successful. After many times I was, going around trying to explain it to people, I just could never figure out the right way to explain it to somebody. But I've been watching these streams, I've been talking to different people, doing these live streams, and it's finally helping me come up with the right verbiage, if you would, to make it click for people. Just say it and actually make it click to people, because you can say some of this stuff about Hex and crypto and stuff, and it just don't click. They hear, you got to download a wallet, you got to write down these seed phrases, you got to put it, guard it with your fucking life, don't let anybody touch it, break it down, get a hardware. As soon as you say that to people, I don't know what happens in their mind, but it just switches. The switch just turns off. They don't want to, take in any of the information, even though it could provide very much value for their future. I just don't get it. I don't understand why some people just don't want to, listen. But I was finally successful with my first Hex and Pulse chain on board, and it just feels great. I was on top of the fucking world when that happened. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I was pretty happy. Sandy Beach, he would want to know when you show him that money. Yeah, 100%. That's exactly right. 10 Top, what's up, man? Good to see you in the chat. Everybody needs to onboard at least one person. Yeah, and I'm working with multiple. I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there. Like I said, I'm happy with. I got one. I'm happy I bagged one. And I've only been, I've been in Hex now for, about a year. But I'm finally to the point where I understand how to onboard somebody, and it's took me a while to learn that, because you can't just say, oh, you need to go buy this and not explain it to them, because they're not going to fucking do it. They might do it, but they're not going to put, a decent amount of money into it. So my son is turning 9 and daughter is turning 2. They will have generational wealth to send down the line. I am determined to end my family trend. Dude, yeah, 100%, man. I don't know if y'all are aware of my story. I was a heroin addict for 7 years. I was homeless for a few years. I was an IV user. I used to shoot heroin. So I've been poor a while. Where I was not, I'm in a good place now, but I was at the bottom of the bottom of the bottom there for a while. Been locked up, been to I think 5 or 6 different rehab facilities. So I was in a dark place there ever since I owned that. When I was the age of, I got on it when I was 17, and I'm 28 now. So, most of my 20s was spent, caught in the grips of a heroin addiction. So, I've been at the bottom. I've been poor. I've been, it was rough. And, now that I've been brought out of it, and I've found crypto, and I've found this great community, there's no chance in hell I'm going to let anybody live like that in my family, man, or anybody that I can touch, even in this community, that I can pay forward, when I'm able to. So this community has really changed my perspective on, honestly, it's been a huge success in helping me stay clean. I've been clean 2.5, 3 years now, And crypto in this community has just put it in overdrive, and it's just awesome. The community is so supportive, and I found there's so many people in this community that kind of have the same story. When I say this on stream or in private and stuff, people are like, man, that's awesome. I have the same I had the same problem and stuff like that. So it's so cool, man, to actually be in something financially that people with the same problem, because you can go out here to like these big, the old school financial stuff, and you bring up shit like that, and they're just like, no, you're a felon, you did drugs, but crypto is just such a different. I guess it's just a generational thing, but it's just so awesome. It's so awesome to have people that kind of understand and that can relate to you. So, it's a blessing, man. Crypto and Hex and what Richard Hart's done is a complete blessing. And this community has been a major impact on my sobriety, 100%. 100%. All right, that's enough about that. I just like to bring that up every once in a while to kind of be honest with people and try to, let them know my background and let them know why I'm here and stuff like that. So, appreciate y'all sticking around to hear that. Congratulations on the onboard. Thank you, sir. Congrats. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you. What's going on, Godfather? Good to see you. Good to see you. Jen Hex said one more Hexagon. Hey, that's it. If it takes me 6 months to onboard one more Hexagon, by all means, I'm still going to onboard that one Hexagon. I'm expecting in 6 months. Well, congratulations, man. You better set that little thing of portfolio up now. Cast him out of 555 stake, or her. Sorry, it might be a her. But yeah, it's never too early to set up a fund or a stake or a portfolio for any of your kids, family, anybody. We have similar backgrounds, man. Keep up the good work. See, that's exactly what I was just talking about. It's crazy. It's crazy how many people have been through some trials in their life, some trials. And in any other kind of community, you're not going to have people come out here and put their shit out on the internet, stuff that they've done. People ain't going to come on here and say, oh, I've been to prison, or I was shooting here. They're not going to do that because they're too prideful, and they care too much about what other people think. But me, I don't give a fuck. People can watch my content or not watch my content. I don't give a fuck. I'm out here trying to provide what I can provide. And if somebody that's watching this can get something out of it, good. If somebody's got a problem with, who I am, then get the fuck out, is how I look at it. But it's just so cool, man, how people are just so similar in the Hex community. So similar. Love the honesty. I know great things are coming your way. Hey, great things are coming all our way, man. Everybody is going to have great things coming their way. Not just me. Not just, the Hexicans. Everybody. Richard Hart is our new addiction. The hell with fantasy baseball, stock market, etc. Richard Hart projects. Yeah, I am a Richard Hart fan for 100%. Am I a Richard Hart maxi? No, because there's a lot of other good stuff going on in the crypto space as well, and I'm not gonna have those blinders on to not learn about it, because there's so much other stuff to learn, man. There's so much other interesting things going on in crypto, and I'm not, I don't want to miss out on it. Naheem, congrats. Yeah, congrats, man. Congrats. Glad to hear you're getting a little baby. I only want to hear from real people who are open with their shit. That's me too, man. I don't want all these other crypto influencers out here, man, hiding behind the fucking YouTube and hiding behind their brand. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. That's why I love the Hex community so much, because they're pure. Most of them are pure. There are a few out here that I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. There are a few out here that are pretty fake, but when you find the right ones, you know it for sure. 10 top, smash the likes or get the fuck out. Appreciate it, Tin Top, man. I appreciate all y'all in the chat today. It's good to have a good conversation like this. Well, that's all about all. I can't talk. That's about all I got, guys. Be sure to come check out the Gen Hex channel tonight. Got some pretty big guests on there. Randy Hilarski and A Millionaire Moon, the guy. I'm sure y'all know of him. He's got a YouTube channel as well. I think he's got over like 35K followers or subscribers on YouTube. And I watch a lot of his content as well. He's got some pretty good content for sure. Both of them do. Randy Hilarski, man, is the Pulse Doge father. Speaking of Pulse Doge, let's check it out for old tributes to Randy here for tonight's stream. Honestly, Pulse Doge is at a good DCA point if any of y'all are into it. I personally do hold some Pulse Doge because I like what they're doing. I like what they're going to be doing on Pulse Chain with the whole NFTs and stuff like that. So, and I'm sure Randy will go in more. But that's the thing. Randy's not just a Pulse Doge guy. Randy's super fucking smart, man. Randy knows his shit. He's been in the space for a long time. Day one Hex supporter, Hexakin. So I love listening to that guy talk because he's full of knowledge and has some great insights on things. So be sure to come over there and check that out tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And sorry for this past week. I had a couple of live streams planned. The live stream with me and Hex Token, we kind of got it mixed up because, we agreed on a Thursday and I didn't know that his Thursdays come a day earlier. So that was kind of funny. So when I was trying to go live with him on Thursday, he was kind of confused because his Thursday was my Wednesday. So it was a big clusterfuck and confusion. But we're gonna set something up there as well. Be sure to go check out Hex Token's Discord channel. He has a new Discord server. Definitely some good information being thrown around over there, and everybody in there is willing to help you. What do you got to say, Craig? Other guests too going to be full boat tonight and Sunday with A-Bit. Yeah, there's a lot of good things going on. So I got to get off here and make Sunday's thumbnail so Craig don't blow my phone up. No, I'm fucking with you, Craig. I'm going to jump on that thumbnail right after this stream. Who else is coming on tonight, Craig, if you don't mind me asking? Post that down in the chat, man. Who else is coming on tonight? What time tonight? 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on the Gen Hex channel. 7 p.m. Let's see. Copy that. It's not done. It's not done yet. No, I had to make this thumbnail for this video, man. I just wanted to go on here for a little bit and, just post some content on my channel. I hadn't posted anything in a few days, week, I think. And with this new internet that I got, I'm not able to upload videos, man. I'm not able to, the upload speed is so freaking terrible. I got to figure something out. I got to get this shit figured out because the only thing I'm able to do right now is really live stream. So sucks. It sucks. Crypto Compassion, Pascal, and Hex Photographer. Cool. Have a great rest of the stream. See you guys later tonight. Have a good one, Sandy Beach. We will see you this evening. Thank you for stopping by, as always, and thank you for all your support. Hex Token's coming on tonight, too. Wow. Cool. Yeah, that's a good dude, man. Superman over at Hex Token is such a good-hearted person, man. And he's just always so upbeat and happy. Ducky Peach, peace out, man. We'll see you later on. Appreciate you stopping by and supporting the channel. I'm about to hop off here anyway. I'm just kind of chatting with Craig. Wow, another great show coming up. Yep, see you then. Have a good afternoon, Sandy. Go enjoy your afternoon. I don't know how the weather is up there, but it is beautiful here in North Carolina. It is beautiful out. Let's see. All right. But yeah, I'm about to wrap this one up. It's been almost an hour. Damn, I was only going to try to make this one 30 minutes. Oh well. Oh well. Cool. All right. Well, I'm about to wrap this up, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping by. I got to go make that thumbnail before Craig. Whoa. Motley Investor, what up? Love stream hopping. I appreciate you stopping by here, man. Wow. I never would have thought I'd see you in one of my streams. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Thank you for all you fucking do, bro. You're a legend in this space, and if it wasn't for you, I probably wouldn't be, a Hexagon today. So I really appreciate you, all the content you do, all the hard work you put in. It's fucking amazing. So thank you for stopping by the stream. Thank you, man. Yeah. Damn, it is now. Now you're late. Better get off that fucking Arizona time, man. Just woke up. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. We're just in here shooting the shit. Talking about Craig wanting to whoop my ass because I'm not making his thumbnails. Smash the likes, everyone. Yes, sir. Please. You got all day to make it. Yeah. Love to hear it. Let's stream sometime. Yeah, man. 100%. That'd be awesome. I'm still kind of new in the space, but I have a lot of questions, and I have a heart that loves Hex, and just loves the fucking Hex ecosystem, the Richard Hart ecosystem. So yeah, definitely, man. If you want to stream sometime, 100%, I would 100% be down for that. Jen Hex, good to see you on Discord Syndicate last night as well. Yeah, Craig's everywhere, man. Craig's everywhere. Motley, man, you should come on the Saturday night show with us and on the Gen Hex channel. That'd be cool too. You have an open invite anytime you want to come on there. I'm sure Craig does not mind, because I mean you're who you are. So I'm sure it'd be an honor. It'd be an honor to have you on that channel as well. But thank you for stopping by, man. I really mean that. Appreciate it. Everyone loves Han Solo. I don't know about everyone, man. Depends on who you ask, I guess. It depends on who you ask. Send me an invite. I'll make it happen. Will do, man. Will do. Craig, that's cool, right? We can invite Motley on, right? I'm sure you don't care. Cool. Well, I'm about to wrap up now. That was awesome. You hopping in here at the last minute. That was cool. Made me. Let's see. Where my Hex merch at? Oh yeah, I did. I just ordered. If you're still in here, I ordered that new pulse chain shirt y'all put out, like with the silky fucking fabric. That shit's fire, man. That shit's fire. So comfortable. So good shit. Good shit. What y'all are doing over there? Everybody loves hindsight. Motley's always welcome. Cool. Yeah, we'll shoot you over. If you're still in here, bro, we'll shoot you over an invite, and we'll go from there. But I appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate everybody stopping by. It means a lot. All right, well, I'm about to wrap this up, guys. Go get ready for tonight's stream. I know I got all day, but I also got my son to take care of. He's in the background, just looking over my shoulder. So nice. Glad you like it. I just bought a pulse chain suitcase. Yeah, dude, y'all got some nice shit on that. I'm definitely, every time I have that site pulled up and my wife walks by, she's like, "Oh, you fucking better not, man. You fucking better not." So, definitely be seeing more orders from me coming y'all's way. So definitely keep up the great work of what y'all are doing over there. So cool. It's just so cool to see how the Hexagons have built what they have. You can't go into any other community and it just doesn't compare. Like other communities don't have like their own merch websites by community members. Like it's always from like a company or something like that. So it's just so cool. Well, that we're just so fully integrated with not just technology and the platforms, but with the community as well, man. It's unbelievable. It's fucking unbelievable. Buy Hex before this sport. There's always more time for more. Yeah, that's my problem as well. That's all the money I make from my 9 to 5 job. I just dump it into crypto, whether it be merch or whether it be Hex. That's all. It's just I got an addiction. Like I said, I went from a heroin addiction to a Hex addiction. So I guess that's a lot better than the latter or than the first one. Oh, Motley needs a wrench. Yeah, you're 100% right. Yep, Motley, you are wrenched up now as well. Mix, AK Jasol. Good to see you in here, my man. Thank you for stopping by as well. That's a great pivot. Yeah, thank you, man. It was the best pivot, honestly, I ever made in my life. If it wasn't for crypto and the Hex community, all the support that I've gotten from a lot of these community members, man, it's really helped me stay clean and sober, man. For real, it really has. I'm 2.5 years clean now, but if it wasn't for these Hexicans and how just willing people are to help, and it's amazing. It's amazing. So appreciate all y'all do, man. Thank you. You are welcome. Anytime. And yeah, I definitely want to do some streams with you, man, because when I first got into Hex, you and I can't remember who it was, but Happy Hour was a big was a big impact on my Hex journey. So I would love to get on that show one day. Come on Happy Hour with you guys and Cabana and Big K and all, and that's one of my stream goals. Best place in the space, 100%. I wouldn't go back. Big ups, brother. Thank you, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't regret my past, because without my past, I wouldn't be who I am today. So I don't regret anything that I used to do. But it's also an experience that I can help, because that's going to help me huge with onboarding in the future. Recovery wise, reaching out to the people, because I got a lot of strings in the recovery space. Because I've been to quite a few rehabs, so I'm very involved with them. So they invite me back all the time to like do speeches to the newer folks within the rehab facilities. So they'll invite me in to talk, and then I can start incorporating Hex and crypto into stuff like that. Per the rehab facilities approval. I can't just go in there and start spitting stuff to people without their approval, but I can at least start trying to bring it up and trying to squeeze it in there. Because for people early on in recovery, man, this crypto stuff could really be a life changer. To pull, like if they're fully new and they're in recovery and they're actually wanting to recover, instead of just going to recovery and then coming out and relapsing and stuff like that. That's kind of difficult. But for people that's truly wanting to recover and build a financial future and have financial freedom, Hex is a beautiful instrument for people to do that. So that's a big thing that I'm starting to do right now is trying to get back into these rehabs to talk to these people and sharing the word of my story, how I got into Hex and how Hex has helped me, and not just the coin and not just the money, but also the community. So yeah, that's kind of what's on my radar right now, and that's kind of what I'm trying to build towards. That's kind of what my passion is right now. So yeah, maybe we can get Motley to use the babyface filter again. You are more than welcome to. I'll let Cabana know now. Cool, man. I appreciate that. That would be awesome. That would be awesome to come on that show. Yeah, that doesn't take persuasion, Gen Hex. Awesome, awesome. Well, guys, I'm gonna hop off here. Motley, thank you, man. That'd be awesome if I could come on there one of these days. No rush. I'm not going nowhere. But that would be cool. That would be cool. But guys, come check us out tonight over on the Gen Hex channel, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have Randy. We're going to have Mooner a Million. We're going to have a whole slew of other people. It's going to be fun, like it is always. So, yeah, come check us out tonight. I appreciate all y'all's support. Thank you for stopping by. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace, guys.